what a beautiful morning. So grateful that Trump got in office. Life is going to be so much easier again.
A few moments later.
So I just got the quote from the dentist in Mexico I've been looking to go see because, no offense to my current dentist in the United States, I love him. He does a really great job, and I wish I could go to him. I just can't afford dental care in the United States.
Own the libs. Are you winning yet? No, because you played yourself. These are the females who lack the spine and the courage to step into a private voting booth and vote to safeguard their own rights as women. They're so weak that they actively participate in their own downfall, allowing men to use them as tools to strip away their own rights and help strip away the rights of us all as women. This is what happens when you're gullible enough to fall for the conservative patriarchal illusion of a traditional family, where the man is supposed to be the leader, but in reality, that so-called provider is a failure, leaving you, his wife, so financially helpless that you are forced to rely on the very people that y'all demonize and cheer to be deported just to survive. Now look at you crossing the border into Mexico. Yes, the same Mexico you clutch your pearls over just to be able to afford health care. You're out here bragging about voting for Trump, yet you can't even afford to put America first under Trump. You're out here fighting for white supremacy, but white supremacy ain't fighting for you. Make it make sense. And the best part, this is just a warm-up, so buckle up because the real struggle hasn't even started yet.
Oh no! Another Trump cultist just got screwed over by his orange god king. I just came across a tweet posted by a Trump cultist, and he is just whining and freaking out and panicked because he and his wife just found out that Donald Trump screwed them over. Let me read what he wrote. All caps. Attention! Please help! President Trump and Ted Cruz. My wife is a nurse and was recently hired by the VA. Our home is packed up. We have a new home. We spent thousands to move our family from Fort Worth to Waco. Following Trump's hiring freeze executive order, the VA rescinded her job offer. Oh, no. My wife is in tears and inconsolable, and my family is devastated. It has been my wife's dream to work with needy disabled veterans. I'm a disabled vet. Now our home is lost, with no clear path of what to do. Her job was to start in 2 weeks. We are all huge Trump supporters, and I know this was an unintended consequence. I'm sure veterans' medical care professionals were not the target of this executive order. Please help get this message to the White House so that President Trump can fix this error. Veterans need not be affected because of out-of-control government spending elsewhere. Please help retweet this so Donald Trump is made aware. We need your help. Aw, that's so sad.
So what would be the alternative? Kamala?
Yeah.
You think Kamala would have done a good job? Why? Because she wouldn't deport people? And that's the only thing you stand on? In the entire country, the way this country is going, deportations are the only thing you should judge a president on? You're crazy. You're so small-minded. We have foreign policy.
The Mexican Americans, they might make it a priority.
Yes.
Right?
But if that's the hill you're going to die on, you should step away from politics.
Because?
We have foreign policy. We have trades. We have people charging us tariffs that we're not paying tariffs. You know what the tariff was from China, Japan, here to us so they can import their goods to us? 15%. Did you know if you try to import one on American corn to China, it's 110, 150%? Before the tariff war, they were taking advantage of us. And dog, I can go all day. People grab a president and hang him on one thing. Dog, there's the economy, there's a stock market, there's foreign policy, there's wars, there's so many things. Homeland security, there's so many things that you have to judge a president on. So if you think, oh, like when people in the comments, that's what you voted for, okay, you think Kamala would have been a better choice?
What do you disagree with Kamala the most on?
There's nothing I agree with her on.
Absolutely nothing.
Or Biden. Nothing. No, dog, there's nothing. Nothing. Like there's not, I can't tell you one thing because there's not. It's non-existent. It's just non-existent. It's that simple. So I see, that's when you leave the emotions out of it and you have an objective reality. So you're telling me if we all backtrack to November of 2024, Kamala would be the best choice just because your Theo might get deported? Like if that's the only issue in America? Come on, dog.
I think they might, right? I'm speaking for the viewers, right? It's a direct like effect on their life, right? Like if their mom or Theo or whatever, right?
I understand. I have illegal family members. I get it. But so let me get this straight. They can up everything as long as they don't deport your uncle. So then if they don't deport your uncle, what country are we gonna have? What are we gonna have? We're not gonna have a country because you're gonna destroy it with the foreign policies, the foreign aid, with all going on with the wars, with the tariffs. We're being eaten alive, dog. Did you know this year alone we already received $46 billion in tariffs that we were not getting before? Hence why no tax on the tips. Hence why no tax on overtime. People don't see that though, because all you see is my Theo's gonna get deported. That's not the only hill to die on. We're a whole country.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, this video is all about Latinos that voted for Trump. I would say Latinos Trump supporters, and they are coming out to say this is not what we voted for. We think that Trump is going to do this and going to do that and going to do all that he promised. Let's watch this video.
This guy is sitting in a cell in Louisiana awaiting deportation because of the Trump regime's immigration policies, and he still blames Biden. He gave an interview blaming the Biden administration for this. This guy, Casper Erickson, he's Danish. He's been working towards becoming a citizen since 2009. He has a wife and kids here, but he's still an immigrant, and they are loud and proud Trump supporters. They fell for the bullshit lie that Republicans would only target criminals. We warned you that they were lying about that. It was an open book test. In 2015, Erickson failed to submit a form. You submit a lot of forms while trying to become a citizen. He's had more meetings since then, more correspondence from the immigration authorities, and no one ever mentioned this form. It just fell through the cracks. He had a meeting in April of this year. That was supposed to be his final meeting. This was supposed to formalize his naturalization. Instead, he was arrested and he was whisked off to Louisiana. An immigration official explained to him that if that final meeting had happened under the Biden administration, he probably would have been fine. Just to reiterate how deep the cult thinking goes, he failed to submit a form in 2015 when Obama was president. Immigration authorities under the Biden administration continued working with him. Now he's facing deportation under Trump and he still blames Biden. I don't have any sympathy because the Ericksons said a bunch of racist crap about immigrants. His wife said 90% of them don't deserve to be in the country. They don't speak English. They're criminals. What a disgusting thing to say. And this guy, Casper, says, I'm a patriot. If you come to the US, you live and sound and behave like an American. Gross. If the facts of his case were presented to him, he would be in full support of deportation. If he was presented with a scenario where a brown immigrant who had been in the country for decades, had a wife and 4 children, had been working hard, had been paying taxes, forgot to submit one form 10 years ago, and was now facing deportation, this guy and his wife would be all for it. That's why I have no sympathy. Immigrants voting for mass deportations is just lunacy.
Hey, what was that super contradictory thing that MAGA supports now that they said that they didn't support before? Oh, you mean how Trump criticized Obama for years for maybe going to war with Iran, and he said that he would never start any new wars, and then he just started a new war with Iran? No, the other thing. Oh, you mean how, like, they supported Charlie Kirk when he said that women shouldn't be single mothers, especially to boys, but then he died, and now his wife is the single mother to boys? No, the other thing. Do you mean the fact that Trump and no one in his family has ever served in the military, but now they've started another war that is going to cause the death of thousands of Americans and create tons of single mothers? No, the other thing. You mean when Trump said that we needed ICE to deport the worst of the worst, and then he literally pardoned drug lords and murderers and actual child predators? No, the other thing. You mean like when Trump signed the Epstein Transparency Act, but now he and the DOJ have done everything they can to hide the information of all the people who actually committed crimes within the files, including President Trump himself, who was mentioned over 38 while also leaving the victim's information completely available? No, the other thing. You mean when Trump said he was going to lower the prices of groceries, rent, and gas, and all of those prices have gone up? No, the other thing. You mean when Trump said he was going to put a stop to the Ukrainian war on day one, and Putin has said explicitly that he has absolutely no plans on stopping the onslaught on the Ukrainian people? No, the other thing. You mean how Trump says that he cares really deeply about Americans, but he makes all of his super important announcements at 1 o'clock in the morning, which doesn't make sense to Americans, but it makes perfect sense for the people in Israel? No, how many contradictions can these people support? Do you mean when they said that the Second Amendment was your right to bear arms against an oppressive government, and then when an oppressive government killed a man who had the right to bear an arm, This is literally insanity. Well, then you're gonna have to be way more specific, because they have absolutely lost it. How do these people even manage to put their pants on in the morning? I don't get it. Do you mean when Trump said he was gonna sign the You mean when Trump signed the You mean when Trump signed the You mean like when Trump signed the You mean like when Trump signed the Epstein parent You mean like when Trump signed the Epstein parents
Hi Trump supporters, it seems that many of you have found my page. So if you want more reasons to fight with me in the comments, let me give you some. Republicans love to throw in the face that Obama deported just as many people. And you'd be correct, Obama did deport 9 million people. Now, I won't speak on my opinions of this. I'm going to simply speak facts. And the facts were that these people were already in detention centers. They weren't being pulled from Home Depots, from elementary schools. I mean, is that not just cruel? Or do you have no heart? Want some more facts? Trump is simply weaponizing ICE. He's weaponizing the military. And you say he's not weaponizing, then why would he do this in a sanctuary state? In fact, Texas is actually number 2 in housing immigrants in the entire nation. So why do this in LA then? You speak about the protesters being violent, being cruel, being all of the things that you guys say about it, but is what Trump doing not very well politically motivated? Now you talk about how Trump is getting rid of criminals. Being illegal is not a crime. Fun fact, being undocumented is a civil offense. You know what else is a civil offense? Forgetting to pay your parking ticket, jaywalking, speeding, having an unregistered pet. So Trump supporters, don't act so virtuous. You guys love to talk about respecting the rules and respecting the law. Then why vote for a man who clearly has respect for neither of those? Simply said, the President of the United States is being cruel, whether you want to see that or not. You say that the protesters are being A, B, and C, but when you feel powerless and all you can do is take to the streets, would you not do that as well? Read a history book. That's what our people have done. So, yes.
Have you seen Trump supporters recently voting and regretting their vote?
I'm really scratching my head because I voted Republican and most of us in the fishing industry did, and we're not seeing the positives come out of it, why we voted.
FAFO, Florida fishermen, FAFO, Florida voters, FAFO, Trump supporters. I see in the comments that people have zero empathy for you. You don't care, you didn't care until it's starting affecting you. Didn't care when other things happen. Starting in the beginning, we started canceling programs for kids, for the elderly, for the disabled. The only thing you care about right now is gas prices. I think that says everything that we all need to know about you, remember about you, and never forget you. FAFO, FAFO.
Regarding all these farmers that are now crying about possibly losing their farms because they voted for Trump, this is why you absolutely should not feel bad for any of these farmers that voted for Trump. Now, the ones that didn't vote, yes, feel sorry for them, go support them, do whatever you need to do. But the ones that voted for Trump, do not feel sorry for them, and let me tell you why. I am a builder, and I've been building shit in Oklahoma City going on like 20 years now, and farmers are not stupid. If you have the ability to manage a farm and understand the weather, the climate, your machinery, the chemistry that goes into your crops, you are not a stupid person. You're just not. And especially when you come from generational farming, you have the ability to look ahead and predict what you need to survive. And so when you have two candidates where you have Kamala Harris on one side giving you a whole fucking list of shit that she's going to do for you and make your life better, and then you have Trump on the other side who can't even come out with a normal sounding sentence, and you still vote for that guy and you are a farmer, you are either racist or sexist or both. And they're only crying now because now they are being treated exactly how they voted for other people to be treated. Got that? They are being treated how they voted for other minorities, people of color, everybody else, poor people, sick people. That's how they voted for other people to be treated. And now they're the ones being treated that way by losing their livelihood, their homes, their income, their farms. So do not feel sorry for them. This is exactly what they had coming. Quick follow-up as to why exactly would Trump be doing this to farmers anyways? And I'm guessing 99% chance it's because he wants to bankrupt farms so his corporate buddies can come in and do a land grab. Basically what you have been seeing the last few years, major companies buying up a bunch of rental houses and jacking up the price of rents, and it's all going to corporations. It's probably something similar to let these farms go to foreclosure and his corporate buddies be able to come in, swoop them up, and now you've got bigger companies involved in more of our day-to-day.
First thing in the morning, all Americans coming across the border to get their dental work done. You said, I know, right. We're all coming to get our dental work done because it's so expensive in America. You think? It's actually disappointing, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, no, it's disappointing.
One tooth, one front tooth, they wanted $3,000 for.
What?
Wow.
And how much are they charging you down here?
900.
Exactly, 900. Look at this, all Americans coming across the border.
Well,
but yet we have the wall up.
I got it for 10.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. And if you see my lovely face for the first time, please do well to share, like, comment. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.